This morning, 17 young women are gathering in these tranquil surroundings of Mount St Benedict's Centre in Pennant Hills, a retreat centre run by the Sisters of the Good Samaritan. The birds are chirping and the atmosphere is quiet, but inside, a revolutionary gathering is taking place, building up the future leaders of the Australian Catholic Church. For some, it can be difficult to see the positive side of being a woman in the Catholic Church. Yet in the Australian Church, a radical, authentic and imaginative program is inspiring 17 young women and has educated 27 others by way of training women for leadership and theology. The Young Catholic Women's Interfaith Fellowship is the only program of its type in the world. Commissioned by the Council for Australian Catholic Women and approved wholeheartedly in 2005 by the Australian bishops, the fellowship is in its fourth intake and brings together the best and brightest of young Catholic women who are passionate about their church. Initially inspired by the Commission for Australian Catholic Women and its then Executive Officer, Therese Vassarotti, the inaugural fellowship was a 4-month live-in intensive program which was held through Australian Catholic University in Canberra. The fellowship now provides theological training in the area of interfaith relations through the Broken Bay Institute, a Catholic theological faculty. Both institutions have openly embraced the possibilities of partnership and a commitment to empowering women in the Church for leadership.
And when you receive your image, just take a moment to look at it. What do you see?
The current fellowship is being completed through online delivery, with meetings each term for theology study, interfaith excursions and formation held at Mount St Benedict's Centre. The graduates of the Interfaith Fellowship have worked across church and secular organisations, some going on to become leaders in education, theology, social justice, missionary endeavours, healthcare, counselling and pastoral care.
To apply, and I did apply, and I'm so pleased that I'm getting this qualification that I need to keep teaching, but also having the opportunity to participate in these formation sessions and to meet up with other young Catholic women from all over Australia. It's been really, really great making those connections.
I think there really is so much to learn from other faiths. I think what I've found really interesting is that we can learn so much from our own faith by studying other faiths, because it does make you actually question, well, that's how they see something, how do I actually respond and answer to that question?
It's quite good to get back into study. For me, that's been a big thing. I haven't studied for about 10 years in the tertiary education, so it's really good to get back into learning again, and also to actually begin to explore my faith as an adult, from an adult perspective rather than as a sort of very young perspective as sort of a teenager.
So if I could say one thing to Catholic women around Australia, it would be to not only embrace the faith and culture that they have themselves, but to try and more fully understand the people in their community, and to respect and understand and embrace the beauty of all people, and to find Jesus within each person.
I heard I follow the Christian meditation community and try to do meditation, and then in doing that I am able to share that with the women I work with at the church. So I run a play group, but we call it Kids Play, Mums Pray. And so the little ones have their Catechism of Good Shepherd session, and the mums make jewellery and Jesus jewellery around it. And I'm able to share my thoughts that I've learnt during the week from doing this course with them in the reflection group we have at that time.
So Interspersed with the theological and intellectual formation is spiritual formation and opportunities to simply be together. For many, this aspect has been the most enriching. Friendship and finding commonalities helps them to see what is possible rather than dwelling on the negatives. The interfaith component of the course demonstrates to these women just how advanced Catholic Church teaching is with its approach to other faiths. Each of these women come to the fellowship experience from different backgrounds, but with some common threads. Each of them are committed to their Catholic faith. Some are lay, some consecrated, some are married with families and others single. But they each seek to learn and deepen their faith and use their gifts in service of the church that they love.
I'm beginning to feel really passionate about the place of women in the church, and I'm really enjoying exploring that idea of what women can do within the constraints that I guess sometimes we feel our Catholicism can place on us as women. So really taking charge of that role rather than focusing on what can't be done.